Hello and welcome back to the channel. So I have an interesting topic that I'm going to be discussing today in this video. This is in response to some Christian nonsense I was listening to. In the video, there were a couple of guys who were talking about why people are running away from the church. One of them is a well-known gospel entertainer. And the host of the show is a popular YouTube homosexual. Okay. Who also comes out of the church, right? And so in this conversation, it was a very, very, I'm going to call it lit conversation. The comment section is just jumping with people who are in awe of these people and the energy that they put out in this video. Everyone loved the conversation, and for the most part, no one cares about the reality of how the Most High views any of what they were talking about. So basically, one statement that was made in the video, they referred to what's happening in some pulpits as the bully pulpit. This is what they're calling it now. So what do they mean by the bully pulpit? These are pastors or bishops or preachers who actually speak against sin? But according to some, they're like, don't talk about sin in the church. So the basis of their conversation was that a lot of people are running away from the church because they feel like they're being bullied. They feel like they're being singled out. They feel like they're being ostracized because of choices they've made in their lives, if you know what I mean. Again, the host of the show is a popular YouTuber, homosexual. And he was speaking to a well-known gospel singer, entertainer, pastor. Yes. Over the past few months, I've seen more and more high-profile preachers and bishops and ministers, evangelists, who have come forward and just basically said that people need to stop speaking and preaching and teaching against homosexuality, because these people love God too. Even though the Bible says, if you love me, keep my commandments. That's what the Most High said, right? But interesting enough, listening at this conversation between these two, how they are giving their understanding or synopsis as to why people are leaving the church. And I have a total different take on it. So they are pinpointing the preachers who actually do preach the truth as it relates to sin. They're speaking against them. They're calling them bullies. Okay? But in reality, for instance, a lot of the people that follow this ministry, they are not following us because the church was beating them up because of their sins or their choices of lifestyle and all of this. Many of them left the church because they were tired of the acceptance of sin in the church, right? They were tired of preachers and teachers and pastors and bishops and evangelists who literally let people run amok without saying one word about it. It's like they cut key passages out of the Bible verbally. So what you have are people who have purposed within their own minds that certain things are okay. That if you're preaching or speaking against these things, the problem is with you. This is essentially what it seems like is happening. They're calling preachers bullies if they dare to speak the truth against sin. In other words, don't talk about sin in the church because you just might offend someone. Forget about the fact that you're offending the Most High. Forget about the fact that you are disobeying Him. Don't offend people who have chosen to do certain things. Now, what I found to be interesting is that the homosexual host, he said, "I know in the church I'm a walking contradiction." So he already, I mean, come on now. It ain't got nothing to do with just in the church. This is a biblical prohibition. So it's not just a church thing. This is something, oh my goodness. I was really disturbed to look at the video, and then even more disturbed to look at the responses. So I'm going to look at some of them. So I so appreciated this episode so much. Wow. Worth every moment. Bring him back with a few singers so we can see him direct in real time. Okay. Ain't no way this episode is this short. I need so much more of y'all two together. Another person says, "What a great show. It was so fun and encouraging." Encouraging? Another person says, "It's the human interacting and physical touch for me. I love when I can be free to do that when I laugh or express myself. Love this episode. Genuine and down to earth." That's what people want. They don't want their mind to be in heavenly places. Look at these. Okay, this person said, "This episode was very healing to me. I am an apostolic kid, grown up, lived a life full of abuses." Another person says, "Went to his church today after seeing this video last night, and it was amazing. I was so encouraged, and the word was more than what I thought I needed." So these are people. Okay, this person says this episode is starting off high energy, completely on brand. Love it. So you have people who knows that the host is an open homosexual and that the preacher supports open homosexuality and that he's a pastor and a singer and an entertainer and a producer. They named all of the things that he is. Yeah. And these people said that they were encouraged to do what? Encouraged to live right? I mean, or encouraged to continue in sin so that grace may abound. This person said this episode was healing for them. What did it heal? I'm curious. What did it heal? Because right now I'm seeing two men who are telling you it's okay for two men to be together. Another person said it's the touching for them. In this particular video, the two men in the video, the pastor and the host, they did a lot of touching, y'all. A lot of grabbing on each other. A lot of touching and grabbing. Y'all get the picture. Y'all get the gist of what I'm trying to say. Wow. Just wow. So basically, what we are looking at is a situation where people are giving themselves permission to be out of the will of the Most High, to be in straight up abominable sin. And everyone feels encouraged by it. Anyway, y'all, I'm done. Chop it up in the comment section. They call it the bully pulpit now. If you decide that you're going to preach and speak against sin, you're a bully. How dare you speak against sin? Don't talk about sin in the church. Oh my goodness. My. Okay, y'all, I'm done. We hope you liked today's topic. Please leave your comments below. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, share it like this video, and with that, we're out. Be sure to ring the bell to be notified of new uploads on this channel, and also comment, share, like, and subscribe.